You've been chosen. Stop. Not slowly or lightly. Stop right now. Don't scroll. Do not multitask. Don't let your thoughts wander. Take a single breath. Hold it. Let go. Have you noticed what just happened? The air feels thicker. The roar within you subsided. Something inside your chest shifted without your consent. That is not imagination. That is not feeling. That's a spiritual pause. This is not an everyday moment. This message is not a filler. This timing is not coincidental. God just came into your timeline and stated, "This is not meant to be shared. This section is not intended to be hurried. This section is not intended to be seen in a noisy environment." That's why he urged, watch this alone right now. Because what he is about to say cannot withstand interruption. Listen closely, chosen one. God does not isolate individuals arbitrarily. He separates them strategically. When a message is sensitive, it is whispered. When a moment is precious, it is safeguarded. When a transition is fragile, it is safeguarded. God pulled you out of the cacophony because the following phrase couldn't get through. Fear, previous scars, others' opinions, emotional baggage, and the need to explain yourself. This message deserves clarification, not a reaction. And who knows, if you lingered in the hubbub 1 second longer, you could have reacted from the wrong location. Someone has recently tested your spirit, not unintentionally or unknowingly. They've been pushing subtle buttons, rehashing old discussions, citing topics they know impact you, and encouraging emotions rather than understanding. God said enough, not because you're weak, but because what you're developing is delicate right now. Not weak in strength, but delicate in form. And the formation must be safeguarded. Hear this slowly. God did not bring you here to give you comfort. He has brought you here to protect you. A single emotionally charged sentence may destroy months of compliance. One reply might reopen doors that God has already closed. One explanation can grant access to those who no longer have clearance. So God stopped you not to quiet you permanently, but to safeguard you at the next level. That's why your thoughts have been so full recently. Why has your patience been continuously tested? Why were old wounds swept aside unexpectedly? The opponent does not attack randomly. He attacks while in transition, because if he cannot destroy you, he will attempt to provoke you. The chosen one, let us name what you've been feeling. You don't want to explain yourself anymore. You do not feel like justifying your motives. You do not feel compelled to engage in meaningless chats. You are no longer stimulated by formerly familiar situations. Part of you pondered, what's wrong with me? Nothing. You are growing out of emotional turbulence. God is improving your emotional posture. You used to respond, but now you pause. You used to protect, but now you discern. You are now observing what you previously explained. That is not withdrawal. That is knowledge establishing itself. Pay attention to this. Your energy feels restricted, valuable, and guarded. That is because God has designated this season as untouchable. You are in spiritual quarantine, not because you're unwell, but because you're becoming a threat to the adversary. One incorrect reaction might cause a delay. One correct reaction, silence, may hasten everything. This is not the time to prove who you are. This is a time to safeguard who you're becoming. Let us speak truth. Some individuals feel nervous around you right now, not because you did something bad, but because you became unpredictable. Your tranquility disrupts their pandemonium. Your stillness reveals their loudness. Your borders meet their axis. They attempt to bring up the old you. They allude to who you used to be. They probe wounds that are no longer bleeding. Why? Because they are expecting you would react and make them feel at ease again. But heaven is saying, don't resuscitate what I buried. You are no longer that version. This is vital. Silence is not the same as avoidance. It is a strategy. Calmness is not weakness. It represents authority. Stillness is not the same as passivity. It is obedience. When you don't react, a pattern breaks. The trap collapses. An assignment fails. The adversary expected pandemonium. He expected defense. He anticipated an explanation. Instead, you remained rooted, which bewildered him. The chosen one, you are caught between who you were and who God is revealing. And this area is perilous because both heaven and hell are paying attentively. God is developing your discernment, not just blessings, not just opportunities. Discernment, the ability to sense what is wrong without proof, the ability to walk away without achieving closure, the capacity to place confidence in stillness above loudness. This is preparation for teaching, since the following step is guidance, which must be accepted without contamination. God is about to unveil motivations, reveal goals, unearth buried opposition, change relationships, and confirm routes. But he needs your spirit to be clear, not defensive, not overthinking, not emotionally hijacked, and focused. You won't have to talk. You will not have to confront. You won't have to share anything. God will accomplish it. What you went through personally will be addressed publicly. He will freely clarify what you were puzzled about silently. He will fully redeem whatever has profoundly damaged you, but only if you stay motionless and choose one. Remain calm. Keep silent. Maintain alignment. Not forever, but only for now. Your next step is holy. Your next season is delicate. Your next assignment is full with meaning. Allow God to finish what he started. It wasn't a coincidence that this message seemed tailored just to you. This was confirmation. Take a deep breath and stick close, because heaven isn't done speaking yet. Chosen one, don't hurry away from what has just touched your spirit. It wasn't emotion if something inside of you became silent, if your heart felt seen without explanation, or if serenity settled where cacophony formerly lived. That was God approaching close. Right now, provide a modest, holy answer. Type Amen in the comment section, not for exposure or habit, but as a silent reminder to heaven that you heard him and are prepared to remain still, aligned, and obedient. If this message seemed intimate, as if it was meant to be heard alone, subscribe to ensure you don't miss the moments when God speaks gently, yet changes everything. And if someone came to mind while you were listening, someone who has been overwhelmed, provoked, or spiritually exhausted, share this with them. This might be the peace their soul has been longing for. Remember this, chosen one. Your quiet does not indicate weakness. Your tranquility is not delayed. Your quiet represents obedience. Stay close. He's not done yet.